Abel Talamantes, chess director of the Mechanics Institute Chess Club. Uh, Joining me here is FM Paul Whitehead, who will be doing the commentary, and we have Dr. Judith Stare also. We will have FIDE Master Jim Eade joining us shortly. Welcome. This is Let's Do It Again against the Charlotte Chess Center.
Do you like the name?
I love it. Why not? Let's do it again. And the Let's Do It Again stems from we had a match with them. Well, we've had a few matches with them, but we did a match similar to this a couple weeks back, where it was about 50 players. We were dominant in that match, but then we played a round robin match with them with with fewer players, and then they were dominant in there. So this is it. This is to kind of settle the score once and for all, leave no doubt. So. This is exciting. I'm glad we're doing this again, and this is kind of like a friendly collaboration. We're building it up and making it sound like it's a duel to the death, but in fact, it's a friendly collaboration between our club and Charlotte. Thank you to Grant Owen and Peter Giannatos, who's they've been very active in reaching out and trying to do matches like this, and they've been communicating with Judith back and forth, getting this organized. So thank you to Judith also. She's put in a lot of work coordinating all of this and the communication, getting this going. So it's a lot of fun to do, and here we are. We're doing it again.
Well, the important thing is winning by a large margin. That's what I say. All those nice words.
This is a friendly match, but if we can run the score up, we're going to run the score up, and
right.
I expect no less from them also. So, that's the spirit of competition.
I'd like to say
automatically at 30. So just hang on, stay there, and it will be fine. Okay, but
See, we're actively troubleshooting dilemmas as we go. And actually, for the viewers, the match is supposed to start pretty soon. Just so you know, in this club match format, players have to join the club, right? And they can only do it an hour before the start. And so it takes a lot of coordination because the players have to be very actively involved in logging in and asking to join the club, and then we have to accept them. So it actually takes a lot of work. It's not just you show up, you sign up, and then that's it. So
yeah, and seems like our players are a little bit late. We have 90 players here, and I think we are missing quite a few from Mechanics. Got 5.
Five of ours. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we agreed that it's for fun. We did everything we could in terms of how to arrange the players and everything. So hopefully it will be done, and then 30 seconds.
So pretty much, we need to win by more than 5 to really feel like we got to win.
Yeah.
I have a question for you as a TD. Isn't it possible you could register for the Charlotte Chess Club and the Mechanics Institute Chess Club, and then simultaneously play
yourself
play for both? Yeah, play yourself or for both teams, or under different chess.com accounts or something.
I don't think. No, I don't think so. I don't want to get too deep into the technical aspects of that, but I think it knows your location. So if you're playing from a certain location, it might be suspicious.
Okay, so it was paired, and we have 86 players paired. So that means that
actually
something happened. But we are tuning into the first board, and
let's go to the top boards.
Yeah.
Eric Lee looks like he's the top board for the Mechanics.
Yeah. Excellent.
Against Benjamin Moon.
Okay, and we've got one of these B6 defenses against the this English defense, it's called, against E4, D4 with
I'm
where
trying to
black
adjust
plays.
the-
Yeah.
I'm trying to adjust the board so that we don't see the analysis, but
We're also got the yeah.
but we cut off the last, so yeah. But you guys can hopefully start talking about it a little bit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Well, anyway, it's an English defense, E4, B6 or something, and this just Miles, Tony Miles popularized this for black a long time ago. There were some great games. Walter Brown contributed a lot of theory for the white side of this. If you're booked up and you're black, you know what you're doing. This could be dangerous. If you're booked up and you're white, this is probably not so great for black. But I don't know the current state of theory on this. It's kind of some obscure stuff. I have another question. Why do the players starting with 15 minutes each? I thought it was a 10-minute game.
It's 15 plus 10.
15 plus 10. Okay.
I believe it's 10-second increment. Is that correct, Judith?
No, it's a 2-second increment.
2 second.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 second will be with Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is, if black knows, black probably has studied this, is all booked up. So white needs to be aware of that and then maybe making some adjustments. This is not something, white could probably play E takes F5 here and allow bishop G2, and that's been, I'm sure, studied to death. So this is all, old theory, new theory. You got me.
You want to go to our board 2?
Yeah.
Which would be Kyron Griffith for the mechanics.
No, it's actually Rui.
Oh, it's Rui. It's Rui. Yeah.
It's Rui.
Okay, so does that mean Hosea is not playing?
Hosea is playing, but Hosea is number 4th. So Eric,
wow, we have a
Rui,
strong
Kyron, and Hosea.
So Rui has a higher.
Yeah, because it's based on chess.com rapid rating.
Oh, rapid rating. Okay, gotcha.
And chess.com rating.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So Rui Yang Yan is playing a national master, Emmanuel Carter.
Right. And she had a similar struct. This looks like black should be fine here. White is a little faster with the development, but the structure is even on both sides. If black is careful, should be able to equalize here, even though white has some advantage in development and so on. Black needs to be a little careful here.
So now we can go to board 3 and look at Kyron Griffith.
Yep.
And he's playing white against Chris Mabe. Chris Mabe.
So I know Kyron, but I don't know Chris.
He is a national master.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. And Kyron is, I suppose, white.
And those match scores 1-1. Yeah, Kyron is white.
Right. So this looks like some kind of, I'm not sure what opening this came out of exactly, but this looks, I'm not sure that white has any advantage here. Black seems to have had a good, pretty decent opening.
We have an interesting game on board 4, which is Josiah Stearman for mechanics against Peter Giannatos at Charlotte.
Okay.
Which is a top quality match right there.
Too early to tell in this Griffith game what's going on exactly. So I'm still watching the Griffith game.
The thing is that I actually had to help someone who has problem with logging in, and I don't think he realizes that I'm working this and I'm having that. So now you are seeing Peter and Josiah's game, which is fun. hopefully.
It's coming up. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so
So mechanics is black here.
right. Oh, Hosea's got himself a maybe something going here with the threat on B2.
Yeah, that knight sort of infiltrated right there.
Right. If white plays bishop takes D3, bishop D3, and you're on the rook at F1 and the pawn at C4. Possible then. I have a feeling that's going to work out well for black, who has the two bishops there in that situation. It's a nice tactical. Hosea is going to be very aware of the tactics, middle game, end game. That's one of his fortes.
Tactically, the middle game, you say?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is an interesting move. Bishop C7. That would not have occurred to me. The rook is attacked, rook to C8, and then if the bishop moves, knight takes B2. So I'm not exactly sure what white has up his sleeve after rook DC8. Like I said, if the bishop moves, then knight takes B2. So, okay, Hosea is asking the same question that I am. If bishop D3, bishop takes D3, rook to D1, then black has bishop to C2. It looks to me like black's got it here. Black's got something. Bishop C7 looks like a mistake. We can only hope.
And I'm trying to see if
see
Jim
anything?
is joining us, but he's not. I actually have to see because I have to admit him manually. So I'm gonna to the
Zoom.
yes. So I'm gonna text him to text me when he's ready.
So it looks to me like white is losing a pawn here for no compensation that I can see. And Hosea just takes it off.
And we think that's fantastic, right?
Yeah. And now the knight returns to D3. I see. So bishop takes F6 and C takes D5, but then knight B4. I don't think white's getting away with this.
I'm texting you guys.
Good for Hosea.
Okay. Should we go to the fifth board? I think that's
sure.
1, 2, 3.
Unless you guys see something really interesting on one of the lower boards, I think.
Yeah, this is the fifth board. I believe that's Marty 435. That's FIDE Master Jason Liang for mechanics.
Oh, right. We have a strong field here.
Yeah.
We do. We're pretty solid at the top.
Okay, very good. That's 4 FIDE Masters. Is that 4 FIDE Masters we have?
Well, we got Kyron, Jason, Josiah,
and Rui.
She's national master.
How about Eric?
Eric. Lee. Yeah,
so
Eric Lee.
5 FIDE Masters.
Oh, yep. Rui's national master. Current match score is 2-2.
Yep.
But those numbers will go up really fast.
How did they get 2 points? That's what I want to know.
Okay, I think now he wants in. Admit. I'm admitting Jim.
Yeah, you can
joining.
Him.
There you go.
So, I like this position for white.
Hi, Jim. Nice. So nice that you could join.
I think white has the potential here in this position, but everything is moving over to the king side. So
my audio's not working.
Hey, Jim.
We can hear you.
I see you.
We can see you. We can hear you. Everything is good.
It's all good. Can you hear us? I guess that's the thing.
Turn off your Twitch audio. Oh, black plays A5. That's a brave move.
The Twitch audio is right under Judith again. You position yourself real well, Judith, on the box. You just the audio's right there.
Jim, you're back in
Yes,
Prague.
And he's back in Prague. Okay, everyone. So okay, so we have the first 5. Then let's go to
Back to board 1.
back to board 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Your wish
Yeah.
is my command, Paul.
Eric,
Well, I don't know about that, but
Oh,
back to board 1.
Interesting. Board 1. I'm looking
Well-
forward to that popping up.
I've yet to see it.
Well, you're in anticipation.
hi, Jim. Again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, so Black has sacrificed a pawn to get this kind of thing going here with the open lines on the king's side and so forth. And White's just saying, okay, what have you got?
Wow, look at
Very complicated.
look at
position
Rui's
now.
game. Look at Rui. If we can move
Okay.
that.
Yes.
This is quite complicated, this position.
Although it looks drawish, it just looks
It's
so,
very developed.
This is
well
Oh,
placed
here.
pieces.
It's nice to see that White is well ahead on time, though, from a mechanics standpoint.
This
Well,
one.
no, mechanics is black. Rui is Jade 2018, and she's with black.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was talking about the previous game.
Okay.
What do you think of this one? Because I mean, Black's pieces look pretty good to me.
They do look good. They do look good. F4 is a great move, I
Boom.
think.
Hi, Jim.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
we can hear you.
All right. So White felt compelled to take on F4. Bishop D2 was definitely an alternative.
Wow.
And maybe White should have thought more clearly about
Yes, can
that.
hear you.
But can't White play Rook D4? Yeah.
So Black is going to get a check on G. Black has definitely got a nice initiative here.
Yeah, but Rook D4 sort of takes it away, you know? Now it's unclear if you got the compensation, right?
Well, Black can try Rook E5 again, and or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not even sure about the end game after Rook G4. I suppose that White is definitely in the driver's seat there, but Black is still, the worst side of a draw here.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
And she's probably looking at Rook E3, Fe3, Rook G2 check, and Rook takes H2. I mean, that carries the threat of Rook to H1 check.
Can you
So-
hear me now?
She's looking at different things. And Black backs up with that, so that keeps attention. And this, it's still, if Black can pick up the bishop on F3 covers the long diagonal there. There's Black is still in the game. What about board 2 or board 1 or board 3, I suppose?
Let's go down a little bit so that
Yeah.
we can cover a little bit more. We have Elliot's game against KK Panu 9.
Yeah, and I'm noticing now that
They haven't fixed his rating.
yeah.
And I'm
So-
noticing that the Charlotte Chess Center is ahead 4-2. What's with that, guys? Come on.
Lot of games to go. A lot of games to
A lot
go.
of games to go.
Yeah,
Those are mostly lower boards, I guess, or not. I don't know.
But I mean,
So
here's
we-
the thing. So like in Elliot's game, his rating didn't get reset, but he's playing a national master. So
Yeah.
so it's I think we're even.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
this is a
think,
complicated
like,
Nahdorfy position here. You know,
and
if
that
I was
40,
Elliot plays a lot of sharp openings still, and that's a risky thing to do. Queen C6 looks like it wins on the spot almost. It wins that knight at A4. I think White's in trouble here. Yep.
let's
Okay, Elliot.
you play Elliot. Then we can
I
peek
guess
into
Bishop
Nathan's
F1.
game.
Not easy. Yeah, that's not easy.
Let's peek into Nathan's game.
Nathan Fong.
Nathan Fong, he's playing against Raymond Stans. I don't know if that's his real name or not.
Looks like I jumped the gun here. Elliot's game is still quite complicated. Who are we? We're black here.
Black, yes.
Okay. Black's under some pressure, but it's this game is wide open.
Yep.
I mean, Black can play E takes F4. There's still a lot of juice in this position, even though White seems to have
about those kids who are playing and chatting in the chess.com. Like Rui is chatting. I said, focus on your game, right?
Who?
Rui is chatting on chess.com on the tournament chat.
Rui?
I don't know how they do it. Come on,
They're
like I'm gonna
kids.
click on her game, and she's chatting on the
And-
tournament chat.
And she's actually in like a tough game. Like what she.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
think
say
it's part of the fun. We just don't get
Well,
it.
you could tell our kids in the chat that we're losing 6-2, probably in no small part to lack of focus.
Us old timers, we just don't get it. She's doing well here, though. Look at this. The threat is Bishop E2 and Bishop takes B5.
yeah. And Grant is just messaging me that one of our guys, Frank James Marshall, which I think it was clearance.
Yeah.
He forfeited both games, and they had also one forfeit game from their side. So it's roughly even. You know, if we lose by 1 point, we're gonna claim it that it's equal because of the forfeit, right?
Sure.
But it's fine. So it's good.
The current match score is 6-2.
I see that. I like the way Roy is creating threats here. I mean, this game could go either way. Black is black for choice just because of the activity of the pieces. The rooks are working nicely independently of each other. The bishop is dominating the king.
Josiah's game is pretty interesting.
Yeah, let's look at that. He was winning, I thought, or not winning, but much better. Let's see what's going on.
And so one of the listeners are asking if this game is USTF rated. It will be USTF online rated, so it will affect the online rapid rating at USTF.
Interesting.
Which is separate from standard rating.
Yes, very separate.
So Black has the idea of playing knight c6. c5 looks like a good move. This game is now in a kind of a balance here. I'm not sure that Black. I thought earlier Black was winning a pawn, was up a pawn. Now this is a very unbalanced and sharp position, which should favor Josiah. So maybe Jim could turn up the volume on his computer. How about your computer's volume?
Yeah, Zoom had an update this morning, and I think it's a tough thing to figure out. So,
but also the computer, his actual computer volume is possible.
But he was fine with the. Yeah, I don't know. Let's peek into another game. Felix, let's go Felix game. I think
Black
that's
is better here with the better pawn structure.
Felix German.
Felix German. What did I think?
What am I saying? Black's a pawn down, but
So
he
Felix
has a
is
sharp. Yeah,
Felix
this is a good move.
white.
Well, this is not very encouraging. White's getting crushed here. Yeah, let's look at another game.
Sounds good. Let's look at
Yeah.
another.
We
Let's look
can't,
at.
can't
I
bear the
think
sight.
remix top 20 is Pudor,
Pudor. Yeah.
right? So he's
Pudor.
with black here. And he's up a pawn, I think, right?
Who's playing this game?
Pudor, he's a player from the South Bay, and he's playing. Sometimes he comes up to the mechanics, but he's often now online
We're
playing.
rooting for black.
Yeah,
We're rooting
remix.
for black. Yes.
The remix.
Well, black's up the exchange. White has a solid position, but black is up the exchange. So it's black for choice here. That's a dangerous move. Well, no, rook c7 is met by rook d7. Okay. All right. Black is for choice here. Up the exchange. Shall we try another game?
Yeah, we shall. We are just trying to manage the tournament.
We're managing potential bad behaviors.
These kids, we have to. Okay, who should fights off fancy? That's
White makes a mistake there by trading the rook.
Fights off fancy is Michael Walder,
remix
right?
is in good shape here.
So we are rooting for white now.
In our next game. Oh, Flights of Fancy. This is Michael Walder.
Sorry.
Yeah. We can look at this.
That's it. That's an interesting game.
Yeah, this is great. White is doing very nicely there.
You guys, yes, that's what I was saying. But now it's back. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on a wrong, and then.
Okay, yeah, we like Michael Walder here. Michael is white and down the exchange. Two pieces for a rook, up 2 pieces for a rook, dominating position with those knights.
Mechanics trying to mount a little comeback here. We're at 11 to 7. So
okay, and they lead us in forfeits, right? We forfeited 2 and they forfeited 1, right? Hey, scorekeeping is very important.
Yeah, so if you look at the Twitch, I actually extracted the scorekeeping from the chess.com website, so
I see
all the Twitch viewers can actually follow the total scores.
Right.
I think Jim will either try to come back later, or we'll see. But meanwhile, I'm moving you guys up a little bit. And hopefully he will be able to join back later. So,
all right, well, this is a nice game for Michael Walder here. So let's move on. He's got a pawn for the a knight and a bishop for a rook. So white and a passed H pawn that can run up the board and become a queen.
Hey, check out Eric Lee's game. I think Eric has turned the tides here.
And Michael Walder is up some time here as well. Trading queens here would actually be good for white. So queen e3, nice move. Michael's reading my mind. Okay, and we have Eric Lee, who is up a bishop.
Yeah.
Well, this is black is just thrashing around here. Well done.
The fish that got caught and trying to get out of the boat, huh?
He's up a piece and a pawn.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh. Wow, look at that move.
Yeah, and way ahead on time. So
bishop F2. Look at bishop F2.
Yeah, that just is the icing on the cake. Yeah. Black can resign.
Look at that. That's a nice little move there.
And so, but he's up, White's up a piece anyway, so there was
Yeah.
any number of ways to win the game. So I'm willing to sit here and gloat on this position for a long time.
Rui appears to have. Wow.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm switching to Ruiz now.
Yeah, let's switch to the next game. This is a bit of a crush
Okay.
here.
Okay, Ruiz.
Oh wow. Wow.
I'm hearing wow, but I'm not sure why.
We switched to Ruiz game
you'll see
now,
it.
and I think
She's one apiece. This is a winning position for
Yeah.
nicely done.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
She turned that around as she listened to us, probably stopped chatting, and then won the game.
Black wins easily here. Just trade
Yep.
everything off.
Nice job, Rui.
nice
Focus
job.
on your
Yeah.
game. Focus on your game.
Yeah. So we're doing well on these top boards here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Well
check in Josiah's game. I think he's doing quite well. Okay, right?
We've caught up quite a bit here.
Yeah, he's actually
Let's see Josiah's game. Oh, Black has the better structure here, the better minor. This is a win easily. Okay, so the e-pawn is lost. Black is doing very well here. If I was White, I'd be extremely worried.
you know, it's funny because in our previous match, it was our like middle boards that really carried us to victory.
Right.
And here, our top boards are really coming through and performing really well. So you never know who's gonna
Well,
carry
let's not
Black-
carry.
Yes, exactly.
Way.
Carry too
Some
much
weird way.
because they are. It seems that they are winning, but let's see
I'm
if
just-
they
I'm-
actually win.
I'm looking at the at some of these other games. It looks
Yeah.
pretty favorable. 15-13 is the score, so we're down by 2. So we've narrowed the gap.
Okay. All right, let's I think Josiah is going to win this. It's a tough position. It could maybe be a draw, but I think Black is probably technically winning this in some way.
Michael Walder won his game.
Nice.
And I'm looking at the games.
What about Kyron Griffith's game?
Yeah,
Can we
let's
take
take
a look at
at
that?
that.
Kyron is trying to hang on to a draw here.
Let's
He's got-
see. We haven't
he's got-
seen that since
He's got
the
11
opening
seconds
minutes.
left on his clock.
We haven't seen that since the opening minutes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now, Jim? No?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Jason Liang
Yikes.
won his game, and
Who?
Elliot Winslow. Jason Liang for us, and
Okay.
Elliot Winslow. So it's 17-16, Charlotte.
Nice.
This could be a draw. This could be a draw. Boy, this is a tough one. Jeez, to call.
Wow.
And but Kyron is down on time, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
making some interesting choices here. Does F6 work?
Yeah, because it looks
What about King E4 here? Then F6.
like
I
F6.
guess. Yeah.
Then the rook's gonna have to swing over, right, to protect the promotion.
Yeah. These all rook and pawn endings are drawn. That's a very famous chess quote. So, except for when they're lost.
It looks like Kyron.
Black's doing well now, I think, in holding this. Black has misstepped here. Yeah. Black has definitely misstepped, I think.
And I think we're looking at.
Although rook e4, rook a2, rook e8, rook e7 check, and rook a7 gives some possibility. And white's gaining some time on the clock. All right. And black does this. And now
Can they win?
black has some chances to win this. Yep. The white king is far away.
Because it's completely cut off, right?
Yeah. Black's king is too far away too, though. This is not going to be easy. If king e6, king g6, and black can't make progress.
What if black puts? Oh yeah, I'll say What if the rook just?
White's playing a miracle. If this is a draw, it's a miracle draw here. Now white's king is going straight. Yeah, this is black's problem here. And now the king keeps coming closer. I think this is probably a draw now, my guess.
Because now you keep delivering checks, and then the king's gonna have to.
Yeah, this can't be a win for black. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there's some puzzle issue here.
Congrats to Svoboda, who's been emailing us and won his first game. So congratulations.
And Josiah seems to be winning because Nathan congratulated him on the chat.
Oh yeah, because he's yep, he won. Congratulations.
Good for that very good game by Josiah. I only caught fragments of it, but he's a he's convincing me of his strength lately. This is a draw now, I'm pretty sure, this Griffith game. So
Eric Lee is still playing.
Let's see some other games here.
Let's see some other games. Let's check out Eric's end game. The opponent is down on time, so
this match is still really close. Are we leading in forfeits? Have we forfeited more games? Okay,
no. So I don't. So whoever forfeited, I think it's already done. So now it's just the games that are going on.
White should be winning this, I think, without too much problem. I mean, there's always
white is in.
White's in time trouble. They're both in horrible time.
Well, black is in horrible time trouble, so I think it's good.
Right. I think white should throw king g3 in here and then go for mate. Now
nice.
Maybe king g3. Oh, this is another good way to play it. Yeah, use the pawn as well. Black is not going to be able to survive this. Queen e8. This is mate. And should be bishop e5. Oh, that's one way to win.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not showing. You guys should have told me it's not showing the total score. I was so into the game.
No,
okay.
No, it's showing.
Nice game by Eric Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kyron, just peeking into Kyron's game.
Did Kyron draw the game?
Not yet.
They're still playing.
Sure.
But it looks like a draw because the king is on A1 now.
But they know that every single game is matter.
Yeah,
right?
this game's been drawn for a while. Well done, Kyron.
So if that draws, it'll be 27-24, Charlotte.
And we've really performed well on the top boards.
Yeah. All the other games are finished. The first board game, I think all other boards.
Yeah, and the second games have started.
So the second games have started.
Well, we can look at some of those. This is surely going to be a draw.
Yeah. So Eric's game is still just in the beginning. Let's peek into Josiah's game against Peter.
The round 2 game?
Yep. because I think they have started for like
Yep.
a minute now or two.
Mhm.
Yep.
So this is Eric Lee is black, and this is, one of those sharp Queen's Gambit, Bishop F4. I like the way black's unbalanced the position here. And this is Hosea's second game.
Yes, this is Hosea's second game. Hi, Jim
Yeah.
again. Can you hear
Hi.
us? Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Yes, I can hear you now.
There you
Hey.
go. Now I'm
I
moving
just
you
had to
guys
reboot again.
Live from Prague.
Actually, this is Vienna. It's the Belvedere Palace in Vienna.
Vienna.
Okay.
Yeah, I did some research and I found out that I knew it was the same trip, but I couldn't remember which city.
Okay, so we are 26-27, so we need our guys to pull off
Wow.
the end.
Ooh,
Wow, 27-27 actually.
Wow.
The
For the
recent
first time, we
update.
are actually tying, right?
we in the second round then?
Yes, all the first games are finished. I have to check whether, Kyron's game was a draw. So now on every board, we are into the second game.
Wow.
Now,
Okay.
hi,
so tell me
Manas.
And the
It's
match
mechanic-
is tied at 27 apiece. This is dramatic.
Yes. And who's white here? Mechanics or Charlotte?
Mechanics.
White is mechanics, Josiah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this,
And
you
he's
know, I like
playing
White's game.
he's playing the founder of Charlotte Chess Center, Peter, and
For what it's worth, I like white.
Black is doing what black is supposed to do here. We'll see what happens. Yeah. There's always a dynamic thing. And
Absolutely. I can relate.
so,
Well, this is curious. I still like white.
it's good to get some support from Manas
Yes. From Twitch.
from Twitch.
okay, so
Which
shall we
game do
move
you
on to
wanna
the
go?
second board? Is this our first board? No.
So this is
No.
Josiah is our fourth
Second
board.
board.
The first
Right.
board is Eric
Copy line.
he's with black here.
Oh, Eric Lee. That's right. Or yeah, and we have Jason Liang on board 3 or board 5.
I think he's on board 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marty 435.
So board board 5 is this one.
Black is just looking
And
great
we are
here.
black. We are here black F.
This has been a fiasco for white, this opening.
Wait a second. Did something just change?
I
Okay, all right, we're moving on to which game is this?
This is board number 5 with Jason Liang, I think, right, Abel?
Yes, for black.
Yes.
Right.
So we're rooting for black.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. When Jim says, oh, that's not good.
For who?
Well,
I-
black needs to do something
Yeah,
because
Dramatic.
black is either winning this or losing this.
Fantastic analysis, Paul.
And
Right. I'm
I
just
do
trying to
not
make
like-
things clear.
I do not like black's position.
Well, let's
Well,
look at the tactics here. Knight A3 check.
Yeah, but that does nothing. I was looking at that.
Also, knight takes F5.
Knight takes F5. Now that's a thought.
That's something. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. I have no idea. There's the rook and the
really
queen
good
on the
thought.
file together. So
Very good thought. Oh, he plays that. Okay.
I don't know for sure. I'm just throwing out. And then there's knight B2.
Wow. Knight
Yeah,
B2.
that's a good try. I like knight takes pawn, but I think this is worth looking at. We have to look at it. Okay. Whoa,
Oh, interesting.
that is very interesting.
Actually, that's super
Doesn't-
Right
interesting.
now,
Good-
rook A2 check and
Rook
queen takes
A2.
C3. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
'Cause then
is
you-
either the combination of the century or
Yeah,
a complete
because-
bonehead move.
Because if it
Well-
takes, you go rook a8, right?
You go queen takes
Takes
c3.
first, but now he takes bishop. Yeah, pawn
We
takes
are
bishop.
we are ahead now with 1 point. That's good.
That,
Yeah, see,
and
that's, I think that's the flaw in the ointment. This was otherwise good, but he had to be able to take the knight on b3, and he didn't have time. I think if he had thrown that in before rook takes, that might have been better.
the bishop takes.
I think before the rook takes, they forced king takes, he could have played bishop takes knight, and then depending on the recapture, he could have played rook to a2 check. And I think that would have been better because now that knight on b3 is going to be defensively strong. And I don't think that black has enough now.
Should Jason have taken the knight with check?
Oh, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
I like this. I think he should have just played pawn takes pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Is
should have
lost.
just played pawn
All
takes
right,
pawn.
let's move on.
Yeah.
Black is lost.
Yeah.
A rook down.
Yeah, he threw too much material and he didn't quite execute the attack correctly. But it was a good try because he was in a desperate position.
What about Elliot's? This looks interesting. Elliot against National Master.
There you go. There you go, guys.
What do you like? Elliot's white here in the game that'll pop up shortly.
So meanwhile, so
How did
we
Elliot do
have
in his first
we have
game?
43
He won.
boards. So the first one gets 43.5, wins the match.
43.5. It's going to be
43.
close. I mean, it's 29-29 right now.
You know, what I don't understand about Elliot is why he likes to play these kinds of positions. He's too old to play these kind of positions, you know.
Because you need the stamina or what?
Well, just they're sharp and there's pieces flying all over the board. And I mean, I'd be thinking twice at my age about playing lines like this.
Yes, but Elliot
Double-edged.
is uncompromising in that way.
Yeah. So
I still like white.
yeah, this is
D5 looks strong to me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I have to think about that.
all
Maybe
right.
you have to prepare it. 'Cause,
30.
well, yeah, G5.
This can go either way, and
G5
I'm
is
rooting
good.
for white, but black has pressure on the C file, white has pressure on the E file. Da 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 da. Both kings are on opposite sides. Who knows?
Well, that was a quiet move, and I think unnecessary. Because you don't want quiet moves in this type of position. Now G5 needs to be looked at. Okay, that's safer. But G5 is in the air. I'm thinking the combination of Queen D4 and H6 is a serious threat.
Well, Queen D4 can be met by Rook C4, so I'm
No,
not sure
I'm saying
yeah.
G5 first, because if he takes F takes G5, then Queen D4 is check, followed by H6.
Maybe black should just put his rook on C4.
Rui is in
Yeah,
a
let's
end
we can
game
look at the other
position.
game.
Knight and rook versus bishop and rook. Although she's defending.
I would like the bishop in that case, generally speaking.
In knight rook versus knight bishop.
Yes, I would like the bishop instead. Now, if they were queens instead of rooks, I would like the knight. But with rooks, I like the bishop because they coordinate well together.
Better with a rook. Yeah.
Yeah. I think black has minimal winning chances here. Who are we rooting for?
We are rooting for white in this position.
Okay, I'm not happy.
Current match score 31-30, Charlotte. It's very
Wow.
Jason Liang lost his second game.
Okay, that's a good idea. He wants to move to F6. Does he care? I don't know. Oh, yeah, he does. He cares. I didn't care, but he did. Yeah, that's a good move too. Okay, so move the knight and then put the king on e5.
Oh, wow. Eric Lee's got a whale of a game going right now. You want to go there?
Yep.
That's
This
an
looks-
interesting idea.
So Eric is with black here.
Yes.
This is a very interesting game for white now. This
It
is
looks
what
like
the
there might
knight
be
is,
some chances with the sneaking the king in there, yeah?
I think so.
Oh, this has gone from bad to worse for white.
Yeah, I would say I prefer black.
All right, we can move on. Just Kid is getting clobbered. Still getting clobbered.
And Benjamin Moon.
It's even
is-
looking worse than it
He's
was.
a tough player, but I mean,
I don't see a saving grace here.
Yeah, I think Eric's going to pick up a point here for us.
Another one.
Another one. He is just, he's.
So should we see Kyron's game?
Sure.
Sure.
Let's see how he's doing. He's up a pawn,
Always tell me who I'm rooting for.
and we are rooting
Black.
for black.
Okay. Oops, in this one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
We're
Let me
still a
think.
point behind in the match.
Well, now too. So we have to win some games.
Yeah.
But at
Li-
least we still doable.
Live
Black is
scores
up a
32 now.
pawn, so that's encouraging.
Yes, I
All right, this is a bit of a bore,
officially don't know.
but black is up a pawn, so there's not much more that I can say about this.
Yeah,
How
but
about
that B pawn is weak.
Michael Walder's game?
Yeah, let's look at another game.
Walder looks. He's looking all right. He is looking all right.
Bishop E3 there. It looks strong. Okay, who's Walter? Which side?
It's coming up. But Michael Walder's playing black.
That's very aggressive. I'm liking black. Material, it's fairly close, but black is very aggressive. Advanced pawns. I like black.
This is a close match.
Yeah, I think black is winning here. Well, does white have any chance here? Possibly. But I really like.
I mean, white needs to probably move up, King F3, and then Queen H1 check.
Well,
Rook C3, if Rook C3, King E4, and you're probably chasing the white king forward.
you are. No question about that. But is it into a mate? Because I'd say Rook C3, Rook E3 check, and then Queen H1. What? Well, that works, doesn't it? Sort of.
And then whenever we transition, Rui's game is kind of interesting here.
All right, white plays H4 here, or Bishop F6 or something. It's still a game.
Rui's game is
It's
on.
still a game.
Now Rook C3.
So what's the next game?
Rui, she's playing white. She's navigating that rook and knight versus rook and bishop. She managed
She
to.
made progress.
Yeah,
She managed to win a pawn.
You got that pawn back.
Yeah, and the king is now trapped in the back rank.
White's not going to win this.
Nope, I don't think so either.
Can't make
This is-
progress.
this is-
But it's a good save by Rui because she was
Absolutely.
she was behind.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance to try to pick up the H pawn, but still, I don't think white should win this.
No,
All right, what's next?
Very
Which one should we go? Kyron's game is
Charlotte's ahead again. What's
No,
wrong?
what happened?
that's
What did you do
Kyron's
wrong,
game.
Paul?
He's still up a pawn.
Josiah's in the chat promoting his stream.
Yeah, he's Josiah,
Nice.
so he must be okay if he's chatting, right?
Which we love him doing. We just hope it's not at the expense
Yeah.
of.
So
All right,
yes,
Kyron was doing great there.
And Michael Walder won his game.
Oh, excellent.
Good job, Walter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And
That looks
Josiah
like-
just promoted our stream as well. So thank you, Josiah. Play your game. Finish. 35-33 is the current score. Charlotte is ahead for the moment.
Well, we're
Eric
doing
Lee
well
won his
here, I
game.
think. Bishop B3, knight D6. White's just going for it here.
Eric Lee won his game.
That's
Oh,
good.
right. Good for him.
35-34.
Okay, so we need a few more wins. We have Winslow still playing.
Eric
We
was
have Fedor
crushing
still
his
playing.
opponent.
Champions, I think that's Pranav, right?
Yeah, Pranav.
You're
Yeah.
down one.
Mansoor won his second game.
Nice.
Nice.
Is he playing? Stephen. Stephen is
Wow,
still
this is a
playing his
close
second
match.
Is that Svoboda?
Game. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's still
Wow.
playing.
Incredible.
I do not know what to make of that.
We are rooting for black here. And who else is playing? The lower
Well, I
boards
kind
are
of like
almost
black a
done.
little bit, not much, but a little
Danny
bit.
is still playing. Danny Cow.
Danny Cow. He's looking.
So
He's fighting.
It's the pawns on dark squares that favors the the light squared bishop for black. So there's a minimum edge for black here, but it's very minimal. Oh, does that force bishop a3?
That's a blunder. Black plays bishop
Bishop
E4,
takes
wins the game
E4,
on the
yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Nice. Svoboda, 9 comes through.
Yeah,
As long as he sees bishop E4. And then if king C2, rook D3, and then even pawn to C4 there for black. There's all kinds of ways to win this. Oh,
I think
yikes, he
Kyron-
doesn't see it.
he still doesn't see it. If he doesn't see it yet,
And now look at this. White's just losing a piece here now. Bishop E4. Both players are blind to this tactical move here.
How can you miss that? I mean, that is.
You can miss it quite easily, Jim, when you're when you're under pressure and not rated
you're not-
2350.
He's got plenty of time, though, right?
Yeah, but it's something else other than
Oh,
the
that's
time
too
factor.
bad. But that's still good, but it's not good enough.
Hey, Judah, you reading the chat?
yeah, I know.
All right.
Anyway,
Now bishop b7 and bishop takes e4.
so
All right,
Louis
so
drew.
Yeah, because how can he defend it?
who's up next?
Who's up next?
Even,
So
even
Eric
that. Wait,
won,
there
All
you
right.
go.
Louis drew.
Now
Kyron
he
is
sees
still
it.
playing.
Now
I'm
he's
gonna.
Elliot lost his second game.
Take it, take E4. Take
Okay,
it.
I switched to Kyron's game. He's up 2 pawns now, or up 2 points.
Okay.
Yeah, he won the exchange somehow.
But somehow the Charlotte chess team is still ahead by 3 points.
Yeah,
What
somehow.
happened?
Yeah,
Well,
we have
black
2
should
lower
win
boards
this.
still playing, and then a few middle boards. So they have to.
I sure hope
Stephen
we're
and
rooting
the
for
folks
black.
have to.
You got to win.
They have to win.
Byron is winning this game, so
Okay.
this will be
38-36. Charlotte, we picked up a win.
Okay, so let's check into
with us.
some
Come
middle.
on, you guys.
We're kind of turning the corner here.
Do
We're,
they want
we're-
to be members in good standing?
So this is white
H6.
is Pudur. So we are
H6.
rooting for white here.
All right, show us the next game.
Rooting for white here.
Whoa.
Yeah, we are rooting for white.
Well, that's not so bad.
It's possible to do that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, I don't know what to make of this.
Hi, Tarian.
I
Taryn
think this
checks
is a
in.
dangerous position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Say
in
that.
wait.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a dangerous position.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, Paul.
Well, okay. I
Queen
think
D4.
white just
Thank you.
lost it here.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Taryn Edwards, checking in from the Mechanics Institute.
Yeah,
our,
she's actually gonna have an online event later tonight.
Can we
7
see
p.m.
her?
nice.
Can we
Nice.
see her on Zoom?
No, she's not on Zoom. She's just checking in on the chat.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Who's that?
so where should
Taryn.
we go?
It's mate in 2 if black
Sorry.
sees it. Queen D4 check and queen F2 mate.
See,
Come on. Oh, great. We're rooting for Remix. So we're rooting for Remix, who just
It's still lost, though, I think.
I think you're right, but at least black didn't mate him in 2 moves.
Correct.
Yikes.
We got that
Okay.
going for us. See, that could have been a lot worse.
That could have been a lot worse. There's worse, and then there's really a lot worse.
Yeah, and this is just bad. And it could have been very bad. Okay. Is there any way to...
There's worst, and then there's liverwurst, and then there's just
Bratwurst.
bratwurst.
Do you guys want to check into another game?
Yeah, let's look at another game.
Okay, let's check into Nathan's game. I'm
Nathan-
curious because Nathan is chatting on the tournament chat, and I don't like that when we are down 3 points. So
What kind of how do we discipline our players?
I don't know.
know.
We have to come up with
So
something,
hard.
but he's very good. So we are rooting for
Kids
white
these
here.
days.
What is your take on it?
Wow.
Looks all right. It's just his time is low. That's
I don't think white looks too good here.
So then why is he chatting?
No,
tell me, Paul.
the.
No, white does not look
And
good.
it's like
White
our
is
players.
busted, I think, here.
Busted, really.
Yeah,
Well,
Rook A3 is a winning threat here.
Tough.
That's right.
Rook A3 is devastating.
That's
Even
not
if
help.
now Rook A3 just wins on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, this is no bueno here.
Oh,
You know,
yikes. Yeah.
We're gonna need
This is
he's just
painful.
rubbing it in.
Look at that fancy Rook A2 move, though.
I know. He was asking, take me,
Right.
take me.
So Elliot lost his
Terrible.
last game too. I
He
mean,
did.
last game
He lost?
he lost.
lost,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Elliot.
is there a tool shed large enough for all these players?
yeah,
What?
I mean take him out
See,
back.
play those sharp openings, Paul.
Yeah, Elliot, come on. You should be playing like an old man.
So he plays the kids and he
Play
gets
the
he starts
Catalan,
playing like
man.
the kids.
Don't play the Sicilian.
What's it say on your cup, Jim?
Well, it's just chess pieces.
Chess pieces. Nice.
You know, something happened with Pudor's game because he was totally winning and now he's like lost.
Is that one of our players?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me go there. I just have to find it.
I'm just guessing
There
that,
you
that
go.
we're doing better than we did last time against these guys.
Yes.
Look at this. White has an outside chance here now with G3 and H4. Look at this. Black is mucking around
This
here.
is not outside. This is okay.
Black is mucking around and giving white something to go for.
Oh wow. Wow, this is an interesting
I mean, I don't think it's going to work, but
No.
it's not going to work. But it was fun while it lasted.
Well done.
yeah, fall
Okay.
just short.
All right.
So
Enough
Kyron
is
is
enough.
still
Come on.
playing from the top boards,
We're down 3 points.
and
Learn when
Josiah
to
is still
resign.
playing.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
We need both of them to come through.
Oh well, how about Josiah's? Because Giannatos has like seconds on his clock, but I
Okay.
think this position is like, I think he has him. I think Josiah has him.
Okay.
I think he's gonna
Oh.
mate him. Yep, he
There
won.
you go. Okay, so that's good.
Was I one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
let's peek into Kyron's
Oh,
game.
look at this. Look at this.
I like it.
Yeah. Nice. Hosea is just like, he's a monster now.
But then Charlotte picked up a game, so they are dangerously close of winning this
40
match.
It's 41-38. What's the magic number?
43.5.
Okay.
Ooh. Come on.
Hosea
Get
is
that horse.
this is now looking very strange here. Black needs to find a way to extricate, and here he comes over with the king. I think White's still lost, but it's been nerve-wracking.
He's got to play that move. Good.
We're definitely rooting for Black here. I think Black is going to break the blockade and it's going to win here. King
I
E8.
can do that though.
You just move your king out. Get your king over.
Okay, I'm seeing.
There's too much room for Black pieces to move around. White can't keep this blockade forever.
I would play A6
Oh.
or A5.
Well, okay, Rook H4 is a threat, so maybe Black has to play.
Ooh, Rook H4 is a serious threat.
Yeah, Black has to wonder what he's going to do. So if King E8,
Oh, they won, I
He
think.
can't play King E8 either. He just did, but he can't.
Ooh,
well, he's got to.
half
No.
more point. Oh, this is close.
Oh. This is bad.
Yes.
Rook E4,
I think we're gonna pick up
Maybe
another
seven.
point. Yeah.
Rook E7.
And then Rook F7. And yeah, this is a tough. White's played a tough game here. Mixed master
Well,
check.
I guess that A pawn starts to run,
Yeah.
339.
And then
but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. White tries to pick up a couple of pawns. He gets the G6 pawn. This Black has to do this.
Yes.
And now A5.
A5. Why you think?
Well, it's a good idea to think.
Really? You play different chess than I do. A5.
So this game is like
There's
going.
some obvious moves that you don't waste. any time.
Did Charlotte win the match?
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Right?
They need a half point,
Yeah, they need half points.
but we're about to pick up another game on another board with, I believe, Knighthead 1.
Well, this is getting interesting.
So this pawn is going to cost White a piece, his bishop. And then
43 to
White will be
40.
able to win.
43 to 40.
But does he really care?
Yeah.
Is his pawn's going to get far enough?
I think this is a win for Black.
Wow, this is crazy.
This is hard.
Is this the last game?
No, there's like a few
we
other
have
games.
4 more games.
Because if he plays F4, F5, and you queen, I take it. Is that one?
Well, I think the Black king is nice. Is with the White king cut off there and the Black king close to the pawns. And White's sort of trying to have it both ways. He's trying to block. He's trying to play Rook to H1, but going passive like that, I don't think is going to work.
The games that are still going, I think we're looking all right.
I think Black is winning.
I think Black is winning this.
Okay.
If the Black king was at B1 or something, it might be scarier because then it would be harder to stop those pawns. But Somehow I think black should win this.
Well, I'm
Is
starting
this
to
the
think.
last game?
I'm
For me,
starting.
No,
I
there-
think 3 more
Is there-
games or 4 more games.
I think there's 4 more games,
Yeah,
but
4 more
Well,
games.
we can win the match.
I mean, but it's
King
crazy.
F7.
We can win this
Yeah,
match.
we're down to within minutes of
And
the
Josiah is saying we can lose as badly as 45-41, and then we are saying we can still win the match,
or win.
and then we can actually tie as well. So
That's a good point.
we're
Everything
gonna
is
either
possible.
win, we're gonna lose, or we're gonna draw. That's what's gonna happen.
I think we
no, we can win. We can still
Yeah.
win, right?
No, we can win for sure. We can win.
So
I'm gonna
Ooh.
say that regardless, right?
Yeah. uh,
Oh,
Don't
did
take the
White
pawn.
miss Rook H8 there?
No, because Rook
Rook
G8. G8, yeah.
Yeah, Rook G8.
I would have played King. Well, maybe not.
White's looking for tricks here. Rook A6. Does Rook A6? What about Rook A6? Whoa. What about Rook A6? Not that move.
Yeah, Rook A6 was very interesting, Paul.
Oh
Now
wow.
that's it. Game over.
Oh wow. There's a
You
mate.
had to do that.
Oh my gosh.
oh, they picked up
There's
a
a
point,
mate.
so it's 4-4.
Yeah.
Gushing.
Yeah.
What game?
It was Dalen Jordan and Izzy
Yeah.
Abe. It was a king and rook versus king and bishop, and king and bishop got
Yeah.
mated.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Ugh.
44. Wow. 44-41.
Yeah.
Well, we're winning
That's
this board. Our top boards did really well. They
Yeah.
crushed.
Kyron won.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going over to another.
Nice
We
game,
are
Kyron.
It's
That was a
Twang
tough
Bio
game.
and Super Beans.
we
That was
are
a very
black
tough
here, I
game.
think, right? No.
I'm
Yeah.
not 100%.
No, white.
sure.
White here. Sorry.
We're Twang
Twang
Bio.
Bio is our player.
What was
Um,
that about? What was G4?
Oh wow.
I don't understand.
Oh, he messed up. I think he could have played G.
And I think they are the last game.
No, not
So,
there.
If he wins this, then we are 42-44. If
White's
not,
missing
then
some
it's
good moves
44
here.
and 41.
Yes.
And he missed, yeah.
I thought White
White's
was
missing some
some
good moves.
That's not a good move
But
either.
it's down
We're
on
rooting
time.
we're rooting for White, right?
We're rooting for white,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's out of time.
He's missed some
so,
good. He's definitely missed some chances here.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
the
Yep.
Why do that? Why
wow.
not take it? Yeah. I
That's
think White
live,
must have been out
so
of time.
congratulations to
Oh.
the mechanics.
Super Beans puts us 6 feet under. Oh,
Congratulations to Charlotte winning a very hard fought and close match.
yeah.
Yes, and I think lesson learned for us because we weren't hardcore enough with the starting time and logging in and everything, and we had fewer players that we agreed, I think, and so next time we'll practice more, right? And be more.
Yeah, you know,
on time.
and yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into getting this together
Well,
because
part of it is the commentators have to root harder, I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I fell down on my job there.
You gotta always know which side you're rooting for and root hard.
so mechanics players, if you're listening, you're out there. Thank you for representing mechanics. It was a whole lot of fun. There was a lot of hard fought chess here.
A lot of
And
really interesting positions.
this is
Yeah.
all volunteer, right? So thank
Mechanics,
you for coming out.
I just want to say one thing. All mechanics players should be obliged now to buy a copy of Chess for Dummies and by James Eade and bone up on your chest.
Eatfoundation.org.
Yeah, eatfoundation.org.
And we want to take the Josiah's asking if we can raid.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Let's
but
do it. I think Judith.
I will try to do that, but before we do that, so we showing the top 5 board here. So Eric
Ooh.
won both of his games. Rui did 1.5. Kyron did 1.5. Josiah also won both of his games, and then Jason is a draw against him. So I think our top boards did wonderful.
I think
Just
so.
incredibly good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were deeper. They're
Yes.
Is that the sports expression that they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there
1
were
through 9.
I
A
think-
deeper
better.
bench, right?
I think there were a couple of games where we had advantage and then it just changed. But I mean that
Yeah.
happens both ways. So
Our starters were great, but our bench was not. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to reach for sports analogy.
I'll have to say, looking into the future, that Hosea looks like a future grandmaster the way I see him play now.
Wow.
I'm just really impressed with him.
And-
Yeah, I'll have to pay more attention.
and he's a
It's,
Cal Berkeley student. Go Bears.
Yeah.
Go
There you go.
Josiah.
Yeah, he's just making mincemeat of everybody now. It's very impressive.
And he was doing this tonight while he was streaming himself. So so he's like multitasking, doing really well.
Yeah. Let's
you,
keep him.
Agreed.
Let's keep him, huh?
And you know, let me give a shout out to Michael Walder, won both of his games.
Michael Walter.
Excellent.
David Flores won both of his games.
Yes.
Thank you for playing. We squeezed
like
him in at the
those.
last minute. So
How did Elliot do?
I think he was 1 and
he
1.
split 1-1. He split, but I think the game he
That's
lost,
okay.
he was winning. And then
Yeah,
Right.
I liked his position when we saw it, but
Yeah.
he ended up losing it. So, but it was a
Great
difficult position.
match.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. Yeah, so it went the wrong way.
so everyone, thank
Yeah,
you for
congratulations.
thank you for joining. Let me just do a little promo. Tomorrow we have a club match against Pittsburgh Chess Club. I don't think we're going to be streaming that one, but we will be in the chat commenting and rooting on, and so feel free to tune in on that. And then next Wednesday we have a club match, 18 players aside, against St. Louis Chess Club. So that will be exciting and interesting, and we're definitely streaming that.
And we're streaming on next Tuesday as well, of
Next
course.
Tuesday. Okay.
And next Tuesday, the Tuesday night online. Yes.
Right.
Tuesday-
Exciting times.
Yeah, we got the action going. And then Judith, do we want to when is that international match?
Whoa.
That's actually not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So
Next Saturday.
We're
We're playing a club from the Netherlands.
Wow.
Small, just a few players aside, so we'll get that figured out, but that's exciting.
Wow.
How about mechanics women versus martial women?
Ooh, that would be
I'm trying to read Sterman, but it doesn't get me his channel name.
Hey Josiah, help us help you. Let us know how we do this.
Yeah, I know, because I need to say raid and then channel name, but it's not. I thought that is FMJ Sturman, but I might be wrong. So
No, I think it's something else. Here, let me see.
He's got a Twitch handle, right? That's
Twitch
probably
handle,
different.
but you got to get to his account.
Yeah, I'm looking it
Yeah.
up.
So
'Cause
this
he
is
mentioned it in
the outlaw Josie Wales.
That is him. Yes.
I love it.
Sturman, and it says invalid username, so it's like.
I
Oh
think
wait!
it's FM.
Oh wait! I'm so
Underscore.
stupid. Oh,
You're learning.
well,
Yeah,
yes.
so stupid.
I'm not losing the game. I'm just learning.
You
Yes.
just won.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rate
Yeah.
our viewers. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes,
Awesome.
and we're gonna
Thank you,
rate
everybody.
20. So rate now.
Nice. All right.
Have a
You
good
can-
evening.
you
Become a mechanics member even if you don't live around San Francisco. Log on.
That's right.
The
Good night,
website.
Jim. Good
And
night.
mylibrary.org.
Thank you so
Night,
much,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
And
Thanks for
I'm
Good night,
tuning
waiting
in.
right
Judith.
now.
Thank you, Judith.
Thank
Judy, it was
you.
wonderful. Abel, good job. See you later.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Jim.
And now it's just
There's Hosea.
we're gonna